Hello everybody, welcome back to another Anatomy and Physiology live stream. A little bit of a pop quiz today, impromptu musculoskeletal system. I have a 50-question quiz that's going to go over the skeletal system and the muscular system today. This is my little buddy here. I have not named him yet, but this is my friend. But welcome in everybody, welcome to another Anatomy and Physiology practice review live stream. We're doing the musculoskeletal system today. This wasn't a planned live stream, just kind of impromptu. Welcome in everybody, it's so good to see you all. I would appreciate it if you guys gave the live stream a like. The more that you guys do like and share the live stream, the more this gets it out to as many people as possible, so we can help as many people as possible in anatomy and physiology. I'll go ahead and get started here in just a couple moments once a couple more people join. But it's so nice to see you all again. Hello. I had some extra time, so I figured I'd hop on here and do another practice test for you guys. We're on the musculoskeletal, so I don't know if a lot of you are on that right now or if it's coming up, but this is a great way to get started on it if you haven't come across it yet. Welcome. Thanks for the follows as well, everybody. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys so much. Like I mentioned, the more that you guys do like and share the live, the more this gets it out to as many people as possible. We can help as many people as possible in anatomy and physiology. But hello, everybody. His arms are very weird. But hello, everyone. Hello. The way like his joints are a little weird. It's not like a regular like the ball and socket joint. It's kind of like that here down the leg, but not up here. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. My name is Ollie. I go live multiple times a week teaching you guys anatomy and physiology, giving you guys the practice questions that your professors don't give you enough of to make sure that you can finally understand anatomy and physiology and finally make it make sense for you. That's what these live streams are for. One more introduction. I'll go ahead and get started as a couple more people have joined. Welcome. My name is Ollie. I go live multiple times a week teaching anatomy and physiology. My next live stream is tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you go to my profile, it'll say live event scheduled. You can go and register. It'll send you a notification when I go live. But we're going to go over some musculoskeletal stuff today. This is my good friend that does not have a name yet. Hello. We'll go ahead and get started here. Thank you guys so much. I'd appreciate all the likes. The more you guys do like and share, the more this pushes it out to as many people as possible. We can help as many people as possible in A&P. But I have my master's degree in molecular medicine, and I've been tutoring anatomy and physiology for 5.5 years now. So we'll go ahead and get started with the questions now, everybody. I'm just going to flip my camera around, then I'll flip it back around again at the end. It's down here. Alrighty, everybody. Can we see the questions? All right. There's over 300 of you in here now. Oh my goodness. Welcome. Thank you so much, Sandra, for the gift. Thank you so much, Lorna, for the gift as well. I really appreciate the gifts, guys. That means the world. There's almost over 400 of you in here now. Over 500 likes. Number one, which of the following is an example of a long bone? We have 50 questions here today. We have 50 questions. Over 400 of you in here now. Welcome, everybody. It's so nice to see you all. You have to know the different classifications of bones and what are examples of each of those classifications. So I have here a question about that. Hello, Samit. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. We're over 600 likes now. Number one, the answer is B. It is the femur. The femur is a long bone. Long bones are characterized by longer shafts in diaphysis than with two ends, the epiphyses. You can also have the tibia, and then you also have your humerus. The skull is going to be for flat bones to protect your brain. The patella is a sesamoid bone. Basically, it means it's embedded in a tendon. And then vertebrae is an irregular bone. Number two, which type of bone is primarily spongy with a thin layer of compact bone, A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D for this one. Hello, everybody. There's over 500 of you in here now. Welcome, everybody. We're almost at 1,000. We're at 1,000 likes. Let's go. We're doing some musculoskeletal, a little pop quiz here today. I didn't plan on going live today, but I had some extra time, so I figured I'd hop on here and give you guys some questions about the skeletal system and the muscular system. We're on number two now if you're just following along. What type of bone is primarily spongy with a thin layer of compact bone? The answer is B. It is a flat bone, and let me tell you why. Flat bones, basically, like I mentioned, the ones that are in your skull, and then also your sternum or your breastbone, they have a sandwich-like structure there with two thin layers of compact bone that have a thick surrounding layer of spongy bone. Long bones are mostly compact bone. Short bones are mostly spongy bone. They don't have that sandwich structure, though. And then the sesamoid bones are embedded in tendons, and they're mostly compact. Number three, which type of bone tissue is dense and it forms the outer layer of bones? A, B, C, or D? There's over 600 of you in here now. We're almost at 2,000 likes already. You guys are crushing the like button. I really appreciate it. It's good to see you all. If you're new here, my name is Ollie. I go live multiple times a week teaching anatomy and physiology here on TikTok, giving you guys the practice questions. Do I have practice for anatomy and physiology 2 blood? Yeah, so I do anatomy and physiology 2 days every Tuesday. So every Monday is A&P 1, all of A&P 1. Every Tuesday is all of A&P 2. And the rest of the week is kind of a mix of things. depending on what you guys have been mentioning that you guys are struggling with the most. But number 3, the answer is A. It is compact bone. Compact bone, or cortical bone, is very dense and very strong. It is going to function to form the outer shells of all of our bones, really giving us our support and our protection. Spongy bone is more internal and porous. It helps lighten the bone, so they're not as heavy. Cartilage is not mineralized, and periosteum is the connective tissue covering. Number 4, which type of bone tissue contains trabeculae and red bone marrow? A, B, C, or D for this one? What do you guys think? A, B, C, or D? Thank you guys so much for the follows as well. It's so lovely to meet you all. I appreciate you guys. You have a test tomorrow. Good luck, Maya. If we can get some good lucks in the chat. Same with the most genuine. You have a test tomorrow. Good luck, guys. If we get some good lucks in the chat. You got 86 on your A&P 1, chapter 1 through 5 because of your, thank you so much. Congrats, Sarah. If we can get some congrats in the chat for Sarah. That's awesome. Congrats. I know you worked hard for that. That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Number 4, the answer is B. It is spongy bone. Spongy bone have trabeculae. That's kind of like that lattice-like network. It has spaces filled with red bone marrow so that we can undergo hematopoiesis, which is the formation of our blood cells. Formation of blood cells refers to our red blood cells, our white blood cells, our platelets. Specifically, red blood cells is erythropoiesis because of erythrocyte. Number 5, a fossa is an example of what? You have to learn the different types of examples here, parts of the bones and the landmarks. A fossa would be an example of what? A, B, C, or D. And like I mentioned, if you do need some extra resources for A&P, outside of just live streams and videos and whatnot, I do have the notes whenever I was in the class. I got an A in the class and 100% on my final exam. And I also have a practice test library membership, where basically every single TikTok live that I do gets uploaded there. It's the blank version of this. It has the answer key. This one actually is already uploaded there, so you can go and get practiced on your own. The answer for number 5 is going to be C. It's going to be a depression. A fossa is a very hollow or depressed area in a bone. Particularly, it might help with an articulation or some sort of muscle attachment. A process is going to be a projection or a bump. Tuberosity is a rounded projection, and we'll talk about this one here. Number 6. A foramen in a bone serves as what? What does a foramen serve as? What is its function? We're already at 3.5 thousand likes on the live, guys. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I had to take a sip of my drink. The more that you guys do like and share the live, the more that we can get this out to as many people as possible and help as many people as possible in anatomy and physiology. Also the Voldemort. Yeah, I was thinking of Voldemort. Yes, that's fantastic. I love that. That's so funny. Number 6. The answer is D. It is a passageway for blood vessels or nerves. A foramen is a hole in a bone that allows for vessels or nerves. The foramen magnum, for example, will have your spinal cord pass through it. The others would describe some sort of projection or a cavity. Number 7, which of the following is not a primary function of bones? A, B, C, or D? You have a degree in biology. Just watch this for fun. Well, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. It's so nice to meet you. Thank you so much, Coco, for being here. I really appreciate it. How do you get access to the practice questions? I have them on my website as well as my notes. You can just tap on my profile, but if you have any questions about it at all, or if you want me to send you the link, you can just hit this button here. This is how you can send me a DM. It's the best way to get in contact with me. I have one-on-one tutoring available as well and notes. That's how you can get access to it. Every single practice question I do on TikTok Live is going to be uploaded there. It has the blank version and the answer key. This one's already up on the website. But thank you guys. There's over 400 of you now. Welcome, everybody. My name is Ollie. I go live multiple times a week teaching anatomy and physiology here on TikTok Live, and I make videos as well. Number 7, the answer is C. It is digestion. It does not undergo digestion. Bone is going to function to provide support and protection, allowing movement, storing minerals. And then hematopoiesis is the production of blood cells. It is going to function to do that. Number 8, bones store minerals such as calcium. And then what is the other one? I know, obviously, a lot of people know that it's calcium. Calcium makes your bones strong. But what is the other mineral that we're going to store? A, B, C, or D for this one? And thank you guys. There's over 600 of you in here now. Welcome in, everybody. It's so nice to meet you all. I'm Ollie. I'll be going live multiple times a week. We're almost at 5,000 likes on the live. We're over at 700 people in here now. Welcome in, everybody. You went live today? Yeah, I had some extra time. AMC, it's good to see you again. I had some extra time today, so I figured I'd hop on the live and do a quick musculoskeletal one. Also, I know we've been doing a lot of histology practice. I actually posted a video like just now, just right before I went live, on some tips on histology and how I kind of studied it. if you're interested in that. But there's over 800 of you in here now. Welcome in, everybody. We're on number 8 now. Bones are going to store minerals such as calcium and phosphate. Bones are major reservoirs for calcium and phosphate. They are super, super important for the bone's strength and their metabolic functions. Number 9, which type of ossification forms flat bones of our skull? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? There's over 900 of you. There's almost 1,000 of you in here. Welcome in, everybody. And there's over 5,000 likes. It's so nice to have you all in here. Welcome in. We're going over the musculoskeletal system today. We're going over some skeletal system questions, and then we're doing some muscular system questions. Welcome in. We're on number 9. The answer is A. It's intramembranous ossification. What that means, because we have 2 types here, but we're going to go over this one. Intramembranous. Intramembranous ossification forms bones directly from what is called mesenchymal tissue, which this is going to form bones of our skull, as well as our clavicle. This makes it easier for a newborn baby to essentially get pushed back. Number 10, most bones of the body, including long bones, develop through what? So we talked about intramembranous ossification. What is the other one, A, B, C, or D? There's over 6,000 likes on the live already, guys. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Oh, I did? Oh my gosh. You guys are right. I was yapping too much. I'm so sorry, guys. So sorry. So sorry. The answer is phosphate. I'm sorry. I just saw the P and just went for it. So let me just reiterate here. I'm so sorry about that. So sorry. Bones store minerals such as calcium and phosphate. Not potassium. So not potassium. I'm sorry. I said phosphate, right? Did I say I said phosphate, correct? I saw that in there. I said phosphate, right? I want to make sure that no one gets confused on that. Yes, I said phosphate, but highlighted potassium. Okay. So sorry about that, guys. So sorry. I was reading the chat and I wasn't paying attention. My bad. Anyway, just to reiterate, I just want to re-explain that just so we have a quick. So, bones store minerals such as calcium and phosphate. Bones basically have a major reservoir of calcium and phosphate. They're super, super important for bone strength and their metabolic functions, all right? So sorry about that, guys. Anyway, the answer here is going to be B. It is endochondral ossification. So most bones, including our long bones, develop through endochondral ossification. Long bones start as cartilage, and they model as they get replaced by bone through endochondral ossification. Number 11, growth in length of long bones occurs where? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? A, B, C, or D? But where were you yesterday? I just took my test on this an hour ago. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Also, we're almost at 7,000 likes. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. There's over 700 of you in here now. If you guys do like and share the live, the more this gets it out to as many people so we can help as many people as possible in anatomy and physiology. But I was live yesterday. But number 10, we just went over number 10. Number 11, the answer is B. It's the epiphyseal plate. The epiphyseal plate is made of cartilage, like we mentioned, in our endochondral ossification. This is where no bone gets added for longitudinal growth. Number 12, when the epiphyseal plate closes, it forms what? What is that called when it forms and closes? A, B, C, or D for this one? We're almost at 7.5 thousand. Like, that's crazy, guys. I also have notes, like I mentioned before earlier. If you need some extra help, I have my notes from whenever I was in A&P. And then I have the practice test library. Every single practice test that I've ever done on TikTok Live is available there for download. You can tell you can tap on my profile, or if you want to send me a DM, I can send you the link to those if you have any questions. But Service Plus, if this goes away, it's in the bottom left corner there. But number 12, the answer is C. Is the epiphyseal line. So after puberty, cartilage gets replaced by bone through our endochondral ossification. When that is closed, it leaves the epiphyseal line. Number 13, which cells are responsible for our bone formation? Which ones are responsible for our bone formation? A, B, C, or D? You took your skeletal system exam last week. Oh no, hopefully it went well. Sending this to my son. Thank you so much. Also, we're at 8,000 likes already, guys. Is this for us? Absolutely it is for you. I took anatomy and physiology already. I'm here to help you guys. Don't put the mad faces here. No, I have my degree, girl. I have my master's degree in molecular medicine, and I've been tutoring anatomy and physiology for 5.5 years. I am here to help. I am not here for that. No. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. That is my goal. That's what I'm here on TikTok Live for, guys. I'm here to give you guys and teach anatomy and physiology on TikTok Live multiple times a week. I want to give you guys the practice questions that your professors don't give you enough of. I love anatomy and physiology, and I love teaching it. But number 13, the answer is osteoblasts. The cells that are responsible for bone formation are osteoblasts. B for build up new bone. But then we'll talk about the other ones here in just a moment. Let's answer number 14 real quick first. So I have a blank and a blank. Bone remodeling involves resorption by blank and the formation by blank. Which ones are these going to be, A, B, C, or D? It's important that you remember the difference of these. Welcome in. There's over 800 of you here now. Holy crap. Welcome in, everybody. Like I mentioned, my name is Ollie. I do have a master's degree in molecular medicine, and I do go live multiple times a week teaching anatomy and physiology, giving you guys practice questions to make sure that making anatomy and physiology finally makes sense and making sure that you get the grade that you want and deserve. And also, wow, thanks for 10,000 likes, guys. Holy crap. Welcome in, everybody. Number 14, the answer is A. It's osteoclasts and osteoblasts. Resorption, which is breaking down bone, is osteoclast, and then formation is osteoblast, like we just mentioned in the last question. Osteoclast, I think you can think of the word chew, or cleave, or chip away. But resorption essentially means break down. When you break it down, you release it into your bloodstream. Number 15, which of the following is a cranial bone? Which of the following is a cranial bone? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D. We're going to get these questions. I have a practice test library. It's on my website. In the bottom left corner there's Service Plus. If you'd like a link to join the membership there, I can send you the link as well. Already almost at 12,000 likes. Guys, you guys are crushing it. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. Number 15, the answer is A. It is the frontal bone. A cranial bone. The frontal bone is part of the skull protecting the brain. The other ones here are going to be these are classified as facial bones. You have 14 facial bones, and then you have 8 cranial bones. Moving on to the next page here, number 16, the suture that connects the parietal bones to the frontal bone is what? What is that suture called? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D. We're also almost at 15,000 likes now. You guys are absolutely crushing it. And those of you who are wondering where you can get you can tap on my profile, or if you want me to send you the link to my practice test library, it's here. But also on my website, I have my anatomy and physiology notes whenever I was in the class. I got an A in the class in both undergrad and grad school. But number 16, the answer is B. It's the coronal suture. The coronal suture is the frontal and the parietal bones. Number 17, which facial bone is going to form our upper jaw? Which one is going to form our upper jaw? Osteocyte, cyte means cell, osteo means bone. So it is a mature bone cell. Osteoblast is a cell that is going to form new bone. A, B, C, or D? Number 17, the answer is B. The maxilla forms the upper jaw. The maxilla is going to hold our upper teeth and form the orbit and the nasal cavity. The mandible, I know a lot of people get this confused with the man. Are we good on that one, or are we confused with a little bit? Because I don't have a picture currently. But I just want to make sure that we're good before we move on. But the mandible is the jaw bone, so it's the lower. So the mandible would be our lower jaw. The maxilla is our upper. Perfect. Number 18, how many cervical vertebrae are there? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? I have a fun way. So we're going to answer number 18 and 19, and I'll give you guys a fun way to remember. There's over 900 of you in here now. Welcome in, everybody. We're going over the musculoskeletal system for A and P. My name is Ollie. I go live multiple times a week teaching anatomy and physiology. The answer is A. It is 7. You have 7. It's C1 through C7. Now, number 19, the lumbar region of the vertebral column has how many vertebrae, A, B, C, or D? And I'll give you guys a good way to remember this as well. Welcome, everybody. Number 19, the lumbar region of this vertebral column has how many vertebrae? The answer is A. The way to remember our cervical, our thoracic, and our lumbar is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You eat breakfast at 7 a.m., you eat lunch at 12 p.m., and then you eat dinner at 5 p.m. That is the best way to remember how many bones and how many vertebrae there are for this. Number 20, which part of the vertebrae is a large weight-bearing structure, A, B, C, or D? There's almost 20,000 likes, guys. Holy crap, there's almost 1,000 of you in here now. Holy crap, welcome in. So again, for the vertebral column, you have 7 cervical, 12 thoracic, and 5 lumbar. Number 20, which part of the vertebrae is a large weight-bearing structure? We're almost at 20,000 likes. Holy crap, holy crap. Number 20. Answer is B. It is the vertebral body. The vertebral body supports most of the weight. The processes are for attachments. Number 21, how many pairs of ribs, pairs, are in a typical human thoracic cage? How many pairs? The key word is pairs there. A, B, C, or D for this one. We just hit 20,000 likes. You guys are awesome. We're all just in anatomy. You got this, guys. Some people are here for fun. I know a lot of people are here just for fun, or some people just review. But I know there's always a lot of anatomy and physiology students every semester, so it's always great to meet everybody. But if you're new here, welcome. My name is Ollie. I go live multiple times a week teaching anatomy and physiology here on TikTok. I do have my anatomy and physiology notes on my website if you need some extra help. And then I do have a practice test library membership. It has every single practice test I've ever done on TikTok live on there. It has over 50 tests right now, and I add at least 4 a week. There's over 3,500 questions, but if you have any questions about it, or you want the link sent to you or anything like that, this is how I can send this to you or get in contact with me. I have one-on-one tutoring as well. The pairs is 12. So you have a total of 24 ribs, but you have 12 pairs. Just like, for example, you have 12 thoracic vertebrae. Number 22, the sternum consists of the manubrium, the body, and the what? What is it? You have 3 parts of the sternum. What's the third part called? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? We're at 22,000 likes. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. You guys are crushing it. I really appreciate you all. I appreciate all the likes. The more you guys do like and share, the more this just pushes it out. We can help as many people as possible in anatomy and physiology. Oh, wait. Is there 2 here? There's 2 of the correct answers. I'll fix this. But it is the xiphoid process. So these are right. I'll fix that before I send this out. It's on my website, but I'll fix this. It is the xiphoid process. So we have the manubrium, the body, and the xiphoid process. Number 23, which bone is part of the pectoral girdle, A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D. Which part is the pectoral? You have the pectoral girdle, and then you have a pelvic girdle. These are both part of the appendicular skeleton. And the answer here is going to be B. It's going to be the scapula. The scapula is part of the pectoral girdle. The pectoral girdle includes the scapula and the clavicle, making them both part of the appendicular skeleton. Number 24, the bone that forms the forearm on the thumb side is the what? So we have 2 forearm bones. The one that's on the thumb side is the what? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? It is B. It is the radius. The ulna is on our pinky side. Number 25, the humerus articulates proximally with the what? Is going to articulate proximally with the what? And like I mentioned, all my A&P notes, they're on my website. You can tap on my profile. Same thing with the practice test library. You can tap on my profile to see how you can get access to all that stuff and download all that. Or it's in the bottom left corner. They did. I'm going to fix that when I send that out. They were the same. They're both right, but that's what I was looking for. The xiphoid process. Number 25, the answer is A. It is the scapula. The humerus, which is our upper arm bone, is going to articulate proximally with the scapula. Moving on, number 26, which pelvic bone is the largest and supports body weight? A, B, C, or D for this one. What do you guys think? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? So articulations are with our joints, right? So our humerus, so if we, basically, let me pull my little skeleton up here real quick. I'm going to grab my little guy. So our humerus is here. Our humerus moves and articulates with our scapula. Because again, it is in the fossa here of our scapula. If that helps look at it a little bit better. Where'd my pen go? There we go. Number 26. The answer is C. It is the ilium. The pelvic bone is the largest and supports the body weight. That is the largest supports body weight is the ilium. Number 27. The patella is classified as which kind of bone? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? We're almost at 25,000 likes, guys. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. Yes, and then proximally, yes, like someone mentioned, proximally means closest. Distally is further away from the point of attachment. So it would articulate distally at our elbow. Patella is the knee. It is classified as a sesamoid bone. Sesamoid bones are classified as bones that are suspended in tendons. Number 28, which bone forms the medial side of the lower leg? Medial means toward the midline. So which one is that going to be? A, B, C, or D for that one. What do you guys think? A, B, C, or D? The answer is B. It is the tibia. The tibia is the bone that forms the medial side. The fibula is on the lateral side. Number 29, compared to the lower limbs, the upper limbs primarily adapted for what? Primarily loaded for, or adapted for what? A, B, C, or D? The answer is manipulation and mobility. Weight bearing would be the lower limbs, which I actually just gave that away. So the answer here is C. So lower limbs are primarily adapted for weight bearing and locomotion. They have to adapt to the weight of your body. Number 31, a joint that allows for no movement is called what? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? A, B, C, or D? Also, there's 27,000 likes on the live. You guys are absolutely crushing the like button. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. Number 31. The answer is A. They are syntherothrosis. These are joints that allow for no movement. Now, what type of joint allows for slight movement? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? So 28,000 likes. You guys are crushing it. Thank you all so much. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you all so much. You guys are crushing it. Number 32, the answer is B. It's amphiothrosis. Diatherosis, these would be freely movable. Number 33, what structural type is held together by fibrous connective tissue? Fibrous connective tissue, A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? A, B, C, or D? What are we thinking? Number 33, the answer is A, it's fibrous. Our fibrous connective tissue is what is going to hold those together. Number 34, joints connected by hyaline cartilage or fibrocartilage are what? A, B, C, or D? What is it going to be? A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think for this one? A, B, C, or D? Horses just hit 31,000 likes. That's crazy, guys. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. The answer is B, they're cartilaginous. So hyaline cartilage and fibrocartilage are cartilaginous. Number 35, which structure reduces friction at our synovial joints? A, B, C, or D for this one. What do you guys think? A, B, C, or D? What structure is going to reduce friction at synovial joints? I really appreciate all the likes on today's live, guys. I love doing these live streams. They're my favorite part of my day, so any support in doing so means the absolute world to me. If you need some extra help outside of these live streams, I do have notes whenever I was in the class. They're on my website, and same thing with the practice test library. Those are all on my website. If you have any questions about it, or that and one-on-one tutoring, that is available here as well. I can send you the links as well. It's called Service Plus. If this goes away, it's in the bottom left corner there. Number 35, the answer is C. It's the bursa. Number 36, menisci are what? A, B, C, or D? What are menisci? A, B, C, or D? We're almost at 35,000 likes. You guys are crushing it. If you're new here, though, my name is Ollie. I go live multiple times a week teaching anatomy and physiology. I have a master's degree in molecular medicine. I've been tutoring anatomy and physiology for 5.5 years. I also worked as a pharmacy technician for 4.5 years, so I do know my pharmacology very well as well. We do some pharmacology live streams and some other topics as well, occasionally on TikTok too. So if you definitely want anything, definitely use Service Plus. If you'd like to see anything else, I'd be more than happy to include some questions as well. Number 36, menisci. They are referred to as B. They are fibrocartilage pads, essentially. Menisci are crescent-shaped pads of fibrocartilage located basically in our knee joints between our femur and our tibia. They are meant to act as sort of a shock absorption to help stabilize your joint as well, and they're going to distribute that body weight. Like we mentioned, lower limbs are going to be for distributing and helping with our weight distribution. Fluid fill sacs, those are describing our bursae. The tendons, again, are going to take muscle to bone, and ligaments are bone to bone. Number 37, which joint is a ball and socket joint? Our greatest range of motion joint, A, B, C, or D for this one. Thank you all so much for the follows. It's so nice to meet you all. Welcome back if you've been here before. It's so nice to have you all here. Someone had a... Do you need a degree for pharmacy tech? You need a license. So you not need a degree, but you need a license. Normally, you need both a state and a national through the PTCB. But if you, I did work for a Walmart, and if you work for a Walmart, you can become a tech trainee. They basically have a whole program that they'll go, they'll give you the program to do it for you, essentially. So you work and do it as well. But number 37, which joint is a ball and socket joint? It is your shoulder. And your hip as well. But ball and sockets allow for movement in your multiple areas, so they can flex, extend, abduct, adduct, rotate. Same thing with your shoulder. The elbow is a hinge joint. Same thing with your knee. And then your interphalangeal, that's going to also be a hinge joint as well. So all of the rest of them are hinge joints. Number 38, flexion and extension occur at which type of joint? Flexion and extension occur at which type of joint? I would definitely reach out to the school that you want to apply to about what scores they require. Number 38, the answer is B, it is hinge. Think of it like your door hinge. Flexion and extension, they allow for movement primarily in the one plane. Number 39, which muscle tissue is voluntary and striated? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D for this one. What do you guys think? A, B, C, or D? Which muscle tissue is voluntary and striated? It is A, it is skeletal. Skeletal muscle is under conscious control, meaning it's voluntary, and it has a striated appearance due to it having an organized sarcomere. Number 40, which muscle tissue is found in the heart? A, B, C, or D for this one? It's in the heart, A, B, C, or D. Oh, we're at 41,000 likes. I haven't even seen. Jeez, guys, you guys are crushing it. I really appreciate it, guys. The answer is going to be cardiac. Cardiac means heart, so it'll be a muscle that's found in your heart. Number 41, the functional unit of a skeletal muscle is what? What is the functional unit called? A, B, C, or D? In our skeletal muscle, A, B, C, or D? Thank you so much for all the follows. It's so nice to meet you all. I'm Ollie, if you're new. I go live multiple times a week teaching anatomy and physiology. I wasn't going to go live today, but I had some time, so I did a little bit of a pop quiz with the musculoskeletal system. I also do have anatomy and physiology notes on my website if you need some extra resources. And then every single practice test that I do on TikTok Live, I have a blank version of it with the answer key at the end. I have a practice test library. Again, you can tap my profile, or if you have any questions about it all, I have one-on-one tutoring too. You can message me via Service Plus. This is how you get it. If it goes away, it's in the bottom left corner there as well. But number 41, the functional unit is a sarcomere. A sarcomere is the segment between two Z-discs and a myofibril. It's the unit that contracts and generates forces. Number 42, myofibrils are composed of repeating units called what? Actually, I kind of gave that away when I yap, and sometimes I give away the answer. But number 42, myofibrils are composed of repeating units called what? The answer is a sarcomere. Sarcomeres, again, are those segments between the two Z-discs. Number 43, according to the sliding filament theory, muscle contraction occurs when what? A, B, C, or D? My favorite subject, I see. Awesome, welcome. I'm so glad. Mine too. It's so nice to have you here. I'm going to take a sip of my drink. I'll also flip the camera around here at the end as well. We have 50 questions today. I had a little pop quiz that I popped up here for you guys today. The sliding filament theory is B. Actin filaments slide past myosin. So during contraction, what happens is myosin heads pull actin filaments toward the center of our sarcomere, which shortens the sarcomere. That shortening of the sarcomere is what gives us our muscle contraction. Number 44, which ion will trigger muscle contraction by binding to troponin? You have a test on this on Friday. Good luck on Friday. If we could get some good lucks in the chat, that would be fantastic. We're also at 45,000 likes, guys. That is insane. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. But again, so like we talked about with myosin binding to actin, what happens is, while we explain here, so which ion triggers muscle contraction by binding to troponin? The answer is calcium. So let's put this together now. So calcium binds to troponin. This removes tropomyosin, because tropomyosin and troponin, they're referred to as regulatory proteins. Tropomyosin is removed from actin active sites, now allowing for those myosin heads to bind. So so putting that together, that's what that looks like. Number 45, which muscle elevates the mandible for chewing? For chewing, what muscle is that going to be? We have to know for our muscles, our actions, our insertions, and our innervations, and our origins. Thank you guys for putting good luck. You took a test on this today. Hopefully it went well. The answer is B. It is our masseter. I always think of a masseter. So when we chew, we kind of make. Some people are really messy when they chew. So I think of masseter, our mess eater, where we make a mess when we chew. But it's a super powerful muscle. Again, it's going to elevate our mandible, closing our jaw. The temporalis also assists, but again, it's not the main muscle there. The SCM, our sternocleidomastoid, is going to be for neck rotation. It should be easiest to move our shoulder. Number 46, which muscle is part of the posterior trunk and extends the vertebral column? A, B, C, or D? Number 46. A, B, C, or D? The answer is B. It is our erector spinae. Erector spinae run along your spine, and they're responsible for the extension and lateral flexion of your vertebral column. Number 47, which muscle is part of the anterior abdominal wall? Again, the anterior, meaning toward the front. A, B, C, or D? The answer is our rectus abdominis. So our rectus abdominis runs vertically along the anterior abdomen, flexing the trunk and stabilizing our pelvis. Number 48, which muscle is going to flex The elbow, A, B, C, or D. Which one is going to flex the elbow? A, B, C, or D. We're almost at 50,000 likes. That's crazy, guys. Almost at 47, almost at 50. That's crazy. This is going to be our biceps brachii. Our bicep brachii is going to flex and supinate the forearm. The triceps brachii is going to extend. The brachialis also flexes the elbow, but it's not the main one. And the deltoid is for your shoulder abduction. Number 49, which muscle is the primary extensor of the thigh at the hip, A, B, C, or D? This is fun. What? I'm so glad. Thank you. I'm glad this is fun. Bye. You have to go to work. Have a good day at work. Tanya, thank you so much for being here today. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. We have 2 more questions here, so almost at the end. Number 49. Answer is B. It is the gluteus maximus. The gluteus maximus extends your hip, especially when you are rising from sitting and running and climbing stairs. Quadriceps is for, your quadriceps is mainly for knee extension. The hamstrings are going to assist hip extension. They're mainly for flexing your knee. And then this is for hip flexion. So the primary extender of the thigh at your hip is your gluteus maximus. Number 50 in a bicep curl, the biceps brachii is the what's and the triceps is the what's. So we have to know what they are in terms of our movement, A, B, C, or D. And while you guys are answering this last question, I'll be live tomorrow on Thursday. I'm only going to go live tomorrow Thursday at 4:30 because I have tutoring all day before that. But 4:30 p.m. EST on my profile, you can register. It'll send you a notification when I go live. And then Friday, I'm going to be live at 2:30 p.m. EST. And then actually, I'm thinking about doing one on Saturday. If I do, it's going to start sometime between 1 and 1:30 p.m. EST. Again, sometime it'll start between 1 and 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So just to recap, then I'll answer the question, and if you want a screenshot as well. If you have any questions about tutoring or any sort of programs or anything like that, definitely send me a message via Service Plus. That's right here. This is how you can message me. As well, if you have any questions, so my anatomy notes and my practice test library and my tutoring, it's all on my website. You can tap on my profile. If you have any questions about that, please hit the Service Plus button. But also for number 60, last question here is it's the agonist, and then the antagonist is the triceps. Because agonist is going to, basically it's our main mover here. It's the prime mover performing the action. So on our bicep curl, we're flexing the elbow. The biceps will flex it. The antagonist opposes that action because the tricep extends the elbow. Alrighty, guys, thank you all so much for being here, and 51,000 likes. That is all crazy. I'm going to flip the camera around and say hello as well, but just to recap, like I mentioned, I'll be live. So again, my A&P notes and practice test library, I'll show you guys what it looks like too. I'll pull it up. But my practice test library is on my website. Same thing with tutoring, anything that I offer. It's all on my website. You can tap on my profile. The Service Plus button is in the bottom left corner there. But my name is Ollie. I go live multiple times a week teaching anatomy and physiology. I do some other topics as well. Tomorrow we're doing, I know a lot of people have coming up chapters 1 through 4. They have exams coming up for that. So that's what we're going over tomorrow. So basically we're going over intro, chem, cell bio, and tissues for tomorrow. Friday's live stream and Saturday's live streams, the topics are TBD. If you want, send me a message on if you have a suggestion, send me a DM. That's where I take them. I do not take them in the live stream. So if you're asking if I could do something, potentially, send me a suggestion. It's in the bottom left corner there, Service Plus. If you have any questions about that, send that now. So I'm going to make the live stream tomorrow night. So if you send it by the end of the live stream tomorrow, I'm going over it tomorrow night after 4:30. So if you send it by 4:30, I will go over it. If you have any suggestions, do it there. I don't do it here. So yeah, tomorrow, chapters 1 through 4. That's what everyone has been requesting. Most people, especially people who are part of the practice test library, a lot of people have exams on chapters 1 through 4. So that's what we're focused on tomorrow. 60 questions, about 15 per chapter. And then we're going live on Friday. And then I'm probably most likely going to do a live stream on Saturday this week. I don't know exactly what time I'm going to be starting yet, because I do have some tutoring Saturday morning. So it kind of depends on what time that ends. It likely will start between 1 and 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's it for today, everybody. I'm going to flip the camera around and say hello and introduce myself again, and I'll read some comments as well. Oh, you're late. That's okay, always Kiki. It's good to see you. I kind of impromptu went up today. I had some extra time, so I went live. Hello, everybody. Hello. I'm just going to pull up the comments on my laptop here, just in case if I missed anything. It's so nice to see you all. So I've been trying to do more live streams. I know they've been very helpful, so I've been trying to do more live streams. Thank you, AMC. Thank you for being here. Good to see you again. Karma, you thought it was 4:30? Yeah, tomorrow 4:30. Today I didn't have a live stream planned for today, but I had some extra time, so I figured I would go live today. So this is all just this is an extra thing that I did with my free time. So I do this on my free time. So I do this for free out of my free time. So. I had some extra time today, so this is from my extra. This is my free time. Instead of taking a break, I did a live stream. So instead of taking my lunch break, I decided to do a live stream. So, but welcome to Cover ATP. Yeah, like I mentioned, put it in the Service Plus. I do not take suggestions in the comments of the live stream. I do them all via Service Plus. It's all here. No comments. You guys can ask, yes, but if you really want it to be a serious suggestion, you got to use Service Plus. So what I do every single morning or every night, one or the other, I go through all of the DMs in Service Plus, and I write every suggestion down. I take the majority, and that's what I do my live stream and questions on. So that's what I do. So every morning I do that. Thank you so much for being here as well. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, guys. I will be on. Everyone, I need all the information trying to pass A&P. Nene, awesome. Thank you, Nene, for being here. Taking your tea, some good luck, Christopher. You're going to crush it. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm going to take a sip of my drink. I got the hiccups. And then I'm going to talk. I'm so sorry. I've been talking all day, so my throat ends up getting a little dry. Do I have a video on blood circulation of the heart? Yeah, I do, actually. Always Kiki, send me a DM. I think you've sent me a DM in the past. Send me a DM and let me see if I can. It's on my profile somewhere. I have 2 videos. I know that. So if what I'll do is I'll go find the video and I'll put it on my story. That way you can go find it. I think that would be the best. Do I do past videos? Yes. So So there's hours and hours of videos on YouTube from all the old live streams. What I typically do, so this is my process. So I go live. So I have my live. I immediately post the tests afterwards to my practice test library. The replays of the live stream go up about a week to 2-ish weeks after they have been up there, but I have hours of all the old ones. Pretty much every single live stream that I do will go on YouTube at some point within like a week or 2. Basically, it really just takes a while to process. That's the big reason. But if you want the test to practice on your own, that is on my. I just upload that pretty much right afterwards and whatnot. But I have notes for A&P. I have a practice test library. That's the best way to reach me. And then. Or just get the questions immediately. Thanks. Why you God's fave? You guys are God's fave. Yes. Very much appreciated. You're appreciated, AMC. It's good to see you again. Thanks for being here. I'm just reading the comments. No problem. Thanks. Okay, great. 60K likes. Oh, wow. Holy crap. 60,000. That's crazy, guys. Holy crap. Thank you all. We've been crushing the likes lately. I mean, I think yesterday we hit 100,000. We did 2 live streams. One was like, I think we get to 60,000 or 70,000. And the second one we got well over 100,000, which was crazy. What am I going to be teaching tomorrow? So I'm actually going over chapters 1 through 4 tomorrow. I'm doing the Intro to Anatomy and Physiology. I'm doing A&P Chem. Cell bio and tissues, because that's what a lot of people have been requesting. I already made that exam. I don't have time to make another one, so that's what we're doing tomorrow. I don't have any other time to go live. Friday and Saturday, I have not made the live yet. So if you have suggestions, use Service Plus. Like I said, I go through all my DMs, and I try to do that. Ollie, thank you for teaching us. Thank you, Spanish Chick. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. What book am I using? So I mainly use my notes now. The other ones that I use, so I have a couple books here. This is my lab book. So this is Exploring the Body Machines. This is what I used whenever I was in the class. And then I also use, give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to pull it up. And if you want the Amazon links as well, send me a DM. I just don't want it to fall. I have some digital ones, too. Oh, boy, it fell. But this is Grey's Anatomy. This is what I used for grad school, though. This one's a lot thicker. But McGraw-Hill has a good one. I rented that when I was in the class, but this was when I was in grad school. This was a lot more. This is a big anatomy base, so a lot of pictures. And then digitally, I had Costanzo Physiology and Byrne and Levy Physiology. But McGraw-Hill has a fantastic one. I think that one's more for undergrad. This is more of a graduate school level. But honestly, this one, this book is fantastic for A&P. Everything is so clear in here. Yeah, I think it's probably the best A&P book that I've used. And then also, Netter's Anatomy coloring book is very helpful for anatomy. But let me show you guys what the questions look like on my website. Were there any things that I missed? Thank you. Okay, let me show you guys my website. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull it up. If you guys want the questions that I do on TikTok Lives, I do have to get going here shortly, but I'm trying to hurry this up. So if people have questions. Alrighty. So, if you were interested in getting every single question I've ever done on TikTok Live, I have a library. If you have any questions or you want the link sent to you, this is what it looks like. So you open it up. It's going to have all the tests here. It's going to have the download instructions. And then it has September, August, July, June. I'm going to be adding at least 4 a week. So I'm going live. There's going to be at least 4 a week. Right now there's 5, and I'm going to go live on Saturday. So there's going to be 6 new tests this week. Basically, all these black buttons here are tests that I've done. So today, for example, so I need to go fix it because there was an error in today. But you go and you click on it, and then it'll pull it up, the questions that I did that day, and then it has the answer key at the end. Yeah, it has the answer keys at the end. Were there any questions on that? Fellow nerdy person, hello! Yes, I'm a big nerd. I love anatomy and physiology and everything like that. I love molecular medicine. I love science and medicine and stuff. So I'm a big nerd. Do I have chapter 7 and 8 on my skeletal system already on YouTube? I don't have this video on YouTube, but I do have musculoskeletal stuff. I do muscles and skeletal system every Monday. But there should be up there already. Any other questions? I do have to get going, but were there any other questions before I get going? Thank you all for being here. Yeah, we hit 62,000 likes. You guys were awesome today. I really appreciate it, guys. I have a test tomorrow. Where can I find it? It's on YouTube somewhere. It's on YouTube. It's in the anatomy practice tests. But on my website, I do have. Let me see if I can try and find it up here. Yeah, I just have all my old live streams up there. Yeah, there's a muscular system, skeletal system. Yeah, they're up there. Any other questions or anything like that before I get going? Like I mentioned, I have my anatomy and physiology notes on my website, the practice test library. Like I said, any other questions? I posted yesterday's live on YouTube. Whenever it's done processing and whatnot, I normally upload it about a week later-ish. So it might be up by this weekend. But there's plenty of other live streams up there as well. But if you want the test from yesterday, like now, the test is already on my website in the library. Any other questions before I get going? I am going to get going here. Yep, I do have to get going, guys. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I just want to say thank you guys again. Thank you all so much. Thank you for 63,000 likes. I don't have any practice tests on that right now. Yeah, don't have any practice on that right now. Yes, it is a paid thing. So yeah, once it's, I put a lot of work into these. So if you want to wait a week or two-ish, or potentially later. I do post the replays to YouTube eventually, like a week or two later. But if you want to get the practice, if you want a PDF and you want to download with the answer key, it's on my website. Other than that, I do them here on TikTok, and they'll be on YouTube eventually at some point. But again, it helps me make more. Basically, what is the name of my website? It's MedZeg. It's in my TikTok bio as well. Let me see if it'll let me put it up here. Or if you want me to send you the link, I'll put it in here. Send me a message here. But yeah, doing that essentially helps me make more. So the more that people join that, the more that I can do more live streams and whatnot and make more free. So these live streams are free. I try to do them as much as I can. I do them at least 4 times a week. This week I'm doing it 6 times. So all of my free time gets spent doing this. So I work very hard to get as much out as possible for everybody. So my goal really is to make you guys pass anatomy and physiology and whatnot. But thank you all so much. Like I mentioned, I do have to get going, but thank you all so much for all the likes today, 63,000. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for participating, and thank you for any support and whatnot. I love you guys. I love doing these live streams. I'll be live again tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can register for that by going to my profile. Everything is on my website, so thank you all. Have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you in a future live stream.